What's up, YouTube? This is your girl, Single Mom Chronicles. I just want to talk to y'all today and let y'all know I tip my hat off to all the single moms out there, including me. It's not easy being a single mom. Y'all feel me?
Yes.
You have to do homework, wake up when they feel sick. You gotta take them to daycare. You gotta give them bath. You gotta feed them. School work, all kinds of stuff, fundraisers at schools, everything. Doctor's appointments. Even if they get sick, you gotta take them to nationwide or urgent care. I'm telling y'all, ain't nothing like being a single mom. I'm telling y'all. I tip my hats off to everybody out there who's a single mom. If y'all like this video, subscribe and give me a thumbs up, please. Because I'd like to talk to all the single moms out there. Coming, from my own story. Single mom with 3 kids, raising them by myself, with no help. It's not easy. Getting up every morning to go to work, making sure the kids is dressed and clean and bathed and teeth brush, hair combs and all that, you know. So it's sometimes you just want to vent to somebody who understands what you go through. I just got home from work. Now it's time to make dinner for me and my 3 kids. I'm a single mother of 3 kids, a 6-year-old girl, a 3-year-old boy, and an 11-month-old who will be turning 1 by the end of this month, which is June the 30th. And I wow myself sometimes because, women are really strong. And some people, don't know how to, go through these things, with hope, with peace, with love, with strength, with happiness. Some people won't understand it till it's their turn, or if their mother wasn't a single mother, or if, their sister or anybody in their family or their aunt or grandmother was a single parent. So I tip my hats off to everybody, including myself, not to toot my own horn or nothing like that. I try to be, the best that I could be for my children and, aspire to be better so I could provide a better life for them. But, you know, sometimes, you have to put that the person on, you know, support of, child because, they don't want to do, or if they get mad at you, they don't want to do anything for them. They feel like it's for you and it's not for you, it's for them. So they won't be homeless, so they won't be without, so they will have clothes, food, raiment, and shelter on their backs and stuff. So, you know, you have to work every day. If you have to be at the point of where you have to take welfare at one point to get to where you are, then, it's understandable. I mean, nobody starts off with, everything. And, even if you don't have a degree or anything like that, they don't have everything right away. Don't do that while I'm on there. See, even now I have to discipline because my son won't stop making noise while I'm trying to make a video. You know, by the other parent. Those fathers out there, who may not want to be, with their children or whatever excuse they have if they're too busy or, you know, they don't want to be bothered with the mother for whatever circumstance it is. But it's not about you. It's about the children who may have an absent parent in their life. They always need both parents present, whether you're together or not. So I just, give people time to reflect on that because it's like the children are always left on the mom 95% of the time. I'll say 98% of the time. There's probably 1% where if, the mother passes or if something's wrong with the mother or if, even if she's not a good, mother to the children, they're either with the father or the grandmother or someone. But in the cases where I'm saying is the fact that, if the father says, oh, well, because you said this to me today, or because you did that, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to come here. Or I'm not going to call because I don't feel like it. That's very, selfish on their behalf, you know, as far as the children, because the children will grow up, as everybody knows, so and so wasn't there, or my mom wasn't there, or my dad wasn't there. But always, tell your children, like, you don't have to be that person. You don't have to relive that cycle of generational, curse, or generational things of where you have to repeat the same factor. You don't have to be that. You can tell your children they can be inspired to be better than that. They don't have to be like us. They don't have to struggle the way we did, not listening to our parents when we should have, you know. And, we get it now as we get older, because I'll be 25 this year. So, as I should have learned back then, but I didn't. But I get it more now as I get older, pushing 30 soon. I get it now more than I got it back then. But it's not always easy, because you think you know everything, or it's not even just that you think you know everything. You think, that won't be you, or that, you won't be that person in your family like who was like everybody else who had children, either unwedded, out of wedlock, or you could change that person, or you could be different, but it always don't turn out that way. And I have 2 girls and 1 son, and I don't want them to grow up to hate me or their father, because I could have did better, or he could have been more present in in their life as they grow up, because you don't get these years back, which everybody knows: the walking, the first word, the first birthdays, and the first going to school, kindergarten, preschool, they're learning and all that. You don't get those kind of things back. So, like I said, I tip my hat off to all the single mothers out there, even for when they try to bash you as a mother, when you're out here 24/7, out here trying to do the best that you can, and they want to find a reason to try to knock you down, or put it all on you as if it's just you, and not they don't do anything wrong, it's just you. Or they'll say it's them, but they won't change their actions for the better for the children that they've already had. I could write a book about being a single mom, even about my life period. I could write a book, which I aspire to do one day. But I could actually start work. I can work on that, get it out there, because like I said, it's not easy being a single mom, having kids on your back all the time, on your titty all the time, crying and screaming, who did this, who did that, or, in need of something, you don't get a break. We don't get a break. And, these, fathers out here just, running around, rambling and stuff, getting all free. They get to go to sleep at night without nobody, in their face, or right here in their face, they get off free. We deal with the burdens of life, of not saying our children are burdens, but the hardship of life, being a single parent. So, like I said, subscribe to my channel. I'm a funny person. I'm real. Those who do know me, those who know my story, I'm very, open, and I'm very truthful, with the things that I have to say. So, if you like this video, please subscribe.